Once a Premier League club, Blackpool are looking to try and make it back to the Championship as soon as they possibly can. And it's not just experience that the Seasiders may need in this summer transfer window. They'll also need to bring in the future stars of tomorrow and the youth players that could impact this side short term and long term as well potentially. So today in this particular transfer rebuild, I've gone with a very specific challenge. I'm going to rebuild Steve Bruce's Blackpool Football Club with academy players only. This means that I can only recruit players that are currently playing for an academy side. Fresh new faces, fresh new ideas, and an overall youthful approach. Make sure you hit the like button if you do love this video, make sure you subscribe if you're new around here, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Now let's get into this massive rebuild. And this particular challenge is a very important one because some of the youthful players that could be signed by Blackpool Football Club could impact the long-term future and get the club back to where they were during the modern glory days. And those days held some of the club's greatest achievements in recent memory, including their improbable rise to the 2010 Championship playoff final, Premier League football during the 2010-2011 season, and their famous FA Cup run to the quarter-finals in 2017. So here is what the manager likes to play with: a 4-4-2 or switching sometimes to a 4-2-2-2, showing pragmatism by shifting to a 3 at the back formation mid-match in the past, but the 2 full-back formations is mainly what he will use. He does favour moving the ball straightforwardly from defence into attack, often bypassing a complex build-up. He does prefer 2 strikers up front, flanked by wide midfielders, which is rare to see in the modern game, but it's one he's always favoured. And former players have come out in the past and said that Bruce prioritises grit and effort over intricate tactical schemes. So he needs battling players that are going to really give their heart out for the badge on the shirt. I think Steve Bruce and I have the same kind of idea. Mean that badge to you. So what does Blackpool FC still need in the summer transfer window? They need a goalkeeper because of all the goalkeepers they released in the summer. Of course, they need someone to compete for a place with Franco Ravizoli, who signed as well. A right full-back, as they need healthy competition in that particular position, with Andy Lyons coming back from a lengthy ACL layoff. A third central defender for depth and cover, which could be a priority for the Seasiders. A dynamic box-to-box midfielder, which is exactly what fans have demanded on social media in the past. And a winger/wide midfielder who can play on either flank and help create opportunities for strikers such as the returning Niall Ennis. So let's kick off with a goalkeeper. We need a young goalkeeper who will learn off Ravizoli and also start when needed to. And I think I've got the perfect guy. Dermot Mee of Manchester United, who's demonstrated on-field leadership in the past, including assisting in a late equaliser during an EFL trophy match, and he shows good composure under pressure as a sweeper keeper. Now, Bruce does favour a direct yet structured game, demanding keepers who can play simple from the back and help initiate the attacks, and Mee's clean footwork and composure would allow him to comfortably slot into this style. And if he impressed enough in the short term, he could evolve into a prime candidate for a permanent role or loan to buy deal the following summer, matching the club's sustainable model. So this could be a very smart signing for Blackpool Football Club. I think Dermot Mee, obviously the highest loan he's ever had is Altrincham in the National League. So for me, it would be the least experienced of potential EFL loanees because he's never had an EFL loan spell. However, Dermot Mee could be a very smart signing with the stats and with the character profile and with the style of play as a goalkeeper. And for me, I think he'd be a very bit of a creative, more smart signing for Steve Bruce. In the right fullback role, I've gone with Liverpool's Isaac Mabaya on loan. Now, initially he was a central midfielder, but he's transitioned into a right back and is capable of playing both roles effectively, making him a tactically versatile transfer option for Blackpool. He brings pace, power and physicality, which is ideal for a League One side, and he's known for strong overlapping runs, accurate crossing and having a box-to-box style engine when used in midfield. Now, he featured in the FA Cup defeat to Plymouth Argyle and has regular experience at under 21 level with regular training alongside the first team squad, as well as featuring on the bench in a UEFA Champions League game. So he's got experience being in a senior atmosphere on numerous occasions, which he could take into a senior loan spell in the EFL. Of course, the big thing he lacks is that Football League experience out on loan, and that's something that maybe Isaac needs as his next step for this upcoming campaign. And I think that Blackpool could be the perfect side, an attacking fullback like that, playing in a very direct system. I would say that Isaac could be, again, another very smart signing for Blackpool. A bit untried, a bit untested compared to other fullbacks that could be on the market on loan or permanently, but I would say this could be a smart signing. Before we get into the next position, make sure you hit the notification bell so you never miss YouTube videos, subscribe if you're new around here, and like the video if you've loved it so far. Let's get back into the action. In the centre-back role, I've gone with a loan deal for Man City's Luke Mbete. He's a promising English defender who has progressed through Manchester City's youth ranks, and whilst he is primarily a left-footed centre-back, he can also play left-back too. He combines his physical presence with technical ability, making him a versatile and modern defender, and has valuable experience through various different loan spells throughout his time as a player so far, spending time at clubs like Huddersfield Town, Bolton Wanderers and SC Den Bosch in the Netherlands Eerste Divisie, the second division of Dutch football. His playing style is characterised by composure on the ball, strong defensive positioning, and he's able to read the game effectively, and he's also known for his leadership qualities on the pitch as well. So a young leader in the making who's very good technically with the ball as a defender. I think this suits Steve Bruce and Blackpool to a T, and I think that Luke could really learn a lot from the experience of Fraser Horsfall and Michael Ahikwe, and I think that this could be again another smart signing, I think, for various different reasons, as we've explained. In the centre of midfield, I've gone with a player who could be a loan or a loan to buy, or could be a straight up fee, and that is Everton's under-21s midfielder Jensen Metaf. Known as a tempo setter, he exhibits a calm, Busquets-like composure with excellent short and long range passing, a fierce intensity in duels and great dead ball delivery. A regular in the academy with 30 Premier League 2 appearances overall with a total of 2 goals and 5 assists, he spent last season on loan at League 2 Chesterfield, and his performances during the 28 appearances in the league have definitely earned him a step up to League 1 level. I think out of all the names on this particular video list, I would say that Jensen Metaf is the most likely in terms of realistic. I would say that Jensen Metaf has definitely earned the step up. I think Blackpool's the perfect club to have a go at, and I think that he would slot into that midfield absolutely brilliantly for Steve Bruce and for Blackpool. The fans would love him. And finally, we need a winger or a wide midfielder, and I've gone with a bit of a left field shout on loan, and that is Jaden Bennell of Burnley. Naturally a left winger, but he's also capable on the right and even up front as a striker. Now, the profile of player in Jaden Bennell aligns with the direct, hard-working ethos Bruce demands from his wingers. His ball control and link-up skills could help broaden Blackpool's usually direct transitions, and even though he'll need to develop the strength to cope with the rigours of League 1, his youth but proven pedigree fits well with the manager's intention to integrate young talent into the first team with the academy players. The physical side he will need to adapt, as of course sometimes he will need to play in that left midfield role rather than just a left winger role. But I think this is the much needed development that Jaden needs out on loan, and I think that with Burnley going to the Premier League now, I think that this is more of an opportunity to get Jaden on loan down the levels of EFL, and I would say that a loan to someone like Blackpool could be absolutely perfect for his development in terms of developing and enhancing his positional versatility, and I think that with the pace and the directness that he has, I think he suits the style of football brilliantly, so I think it'd be a right move for all parties involved for his development going forward. So there's the academy players that I would rebuild Blackpool Football Club with, either on loan or for a fee or even a loan to buy. Who would you suggest for Blackpool Football Club in terms of academy players? Let me know in the comments down below, and before you head off, I need you to do one more thing for me. Make sure you like the video if you've loved this, subscribe if you're new around here, and hit the notification bell so you never miss another upload. And for now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the CHALL. Ta-ra for now, see you later.